Good day everyone, I am Evelyn Belino. Today we will be discussing the research we have done regarding about an online logistics management system with inventory and sales for Crisnil Trading Corporation. First, let's talk about the background of the study. The Philippines is a major market for frozen products, particularly beef, poultry, fish, and fruits. The demand for these products is high in urban areas like Metro Manila, Cebu, and Davao, and e-commerce has made them more accessible. Crisnil Trading Corporation, a local supplier of frozen meats, poultry, and seafood from countries like the USA, Brazil, and Canada, faces challenges such as a high cost for maintaining freezing facilities, unstable market prices, and poor inventory management. To address these issues, a sales and inventory management system will be proposed in this study. This will focus on inventory tracking, reduce errors, and provide real-time updates on stock levels, enabling better inventory decisions and increased sales. The purpose of this study is to assess Crisnil Trading Corporation on monitoring the transportation of products from Pasig warehouse to Antipolo warehouse, and how to prevent the overstocking of products. In fact, there is the company's policy with regards to its products, which is to dispose of them within 2 to 3 months, even though expiry is up to 2 years. For this reason, they are obliged to sell the goods for lower prices. The specific problems are Crisnil Trading Corporation encounters difficulties in effectively monitoring the transportation of products between its Pasig and Antipolo warehouse. Next, additionally, the company faces challenges related to overstocking. These issues impact the effectiveness of the company's inventory management and supply chain operations. Next, inventory data that is not updated on time results in waste, overstocking, and lost sale opportunities because of understocking. The general objective is the study aims to optimize Crisnil Trading Corporation's inventory, sales, and logistic procedures in order to increase operational efficiency. In order to ensure correct and timely order fulfillment, this entails simplifying the tracking and management of delivery and stock levels to maintain the ideal stock level, reduce waste, and increase income. Our specific objectives is to develop a method for effectively monitoring the transportation of products between warehouses, to analyze inventory levels and implement strategies to overstocking and improve inventory management, to use real-time updates so that better decisions about inventory levels may be made and waste can be prevented. So, the study only focuses on addressing the solution on how to prevent overstocking. Next, the study will include monitoring processes from the warehouse distribution points. Also, the study will develop ways to give detailed reports and about inventory and sales. Next, strategies to implement alerts for overstocking prevention will also be covered. Lastly, this research will focus on the integration of real-time data updating components aimed at enhancing decision-making processes and reducing waste in relevant systems. The study delimits accounting processes, including cost tracking and analysis, are outside the scope. Also, procurement and purchasing activities will not be included in the study. The management of expired items will not be addressed in the study. Next is errors in the data recording process can be fixed, but the scope will not cover removing inaccurate information. Next, information related to cost will only be accessible to administrators, while staff will not have access to this data. And lastly, generated sales and inventory reports will not include data on fetched products. However, this information will remain accessible to the admin user via a computer interface. Our significance of the study is this study will benefit the business greatly in their inventory management for them to identify which products they will withdraw. This will also help the business in organizing and improving the company's facility. This study also benefits the employees. It will help the employees that spend too much time typing stocks in Excel, and it will keep the store inventory in sequence. This study also benefits the owner extremely in their businesses for better and faster transactions that will help reduce costs and improve the sales process. Also, this study will benefit the researchers to make the proper documentation. This will also help us researchers in the future to have better understanding. This study also benefits the future researchers. This will serve as a foundation for their future research projects. They can gain ideas and insights from this study. And lastly, the clients and the customers. This study aims to improve equality, ensure better service delivery, and meet customer expectations. This will also help customers to have their orders accurate and the right order.
I am Joanna May Asido. Welcome to Chapter 4, where we present, analyze, and interpret the data collected throughout the study. This chapter focuses on evaluating the performance of the proposed system, which is ISO, International Organization for Standardization. It evaluates the software quality throughout the 8 key traits like usability, security, and reliability, confirming its strong performance in areas such as functional sustainability, performance, and maintainability to prove the system's overall effectiveness. Next, the overall mean of pre-test and post-test results. Let's take a moment of the highlight most and those outstanding results from the post-test evaluation, which is the security, 4.24. The high security rating confirms that the system not only meets but exceeds the expectations in protecting the business data. Next is the project result and implementation. The develop of online logistic management system with inventory and sales for Crisnil fully achieved its objective. Each attribute scored within the very good range, with reliability receiving the highest the average range of 4.35. For project implementation, we began with planning and collecting user requirements, then designed the system interface tailored to admin staff and warehouse users. Chapter 5.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Benedict Marty, and I will discuss the Chapter 5. This chapter presents a concise overview of the key findings derived from the development and evaluation of the online logistic management system for Crisnil Trading Corporation. It consolidates the proposed system effectively address the identified operational challenge. Finally, this chapter offers actionable recommendation for Crisnil Trading suggestion, future enhancement, and strategies for maximizing the system benefits. Next, the summary of the findings. And we found out the new system significantly improved daily operation, making them more accurate, reliable, and user-friendly. Based on the ISO 25010 quality model, it achieved very good ratings across the board, especially in reliability, functional sustainability, performance efficiency, and usability. Users reported tasks like stock monitoring and report generation are now much smoother and less error prone. And the next is the conclusion. Conclusion, in essence, the system provide an effective solution for better logistic coordination, helps prevent overstocking with real-time tracking, boosts the overall efficiency by reducing the manual errors, and strengthens data security through a role-based access. And the next is the recommendation. For the recommendation for Crisnil Trading, we highly recommend a fully developed deploying the system across all relevant departments. Looking ahead, exploring mobile compatibility will greatly benefit field staff, and integrating advanced analytics and forecasting tools could further enhance informed decision making. And now, thank you. Now that we have walked you through our findings and conclusions, and it's time to see it all in action. Let's welcome to the Crisnil Trading Online Logistic Management System.
Good afternoon. This is Mark Bejavillian. I will be presenting the system of Crisnil Trading Corporation. First, let's log in our user as staff. After logging in, you will be presented as a dashboard screen. This shows the trunk status, inventory status, sort sales, and quantity sold by current year, current month, current week, and best-selling products. The modules showed for staff is dashboard and sales only. I'll be performing each procedure on sales order, delivery receipt, and sales invoice. First, let's start with the sales order. I'll be filling up all required details here when performing the sales order transaction. As it is saved, it's time to manage our products onto the associated sales order. We've selected one item here and inputting the price per box. Okay. Next is delivery receipt. I'll be filling up the details we've did in the sales order. As it is saved, it's time to manage our sales orders being associated with the said delivery receipt number. As it is being added, let's go to the sales invoice. I'll be inputting the same details on the sales invoice based on the delivery receipt and sales order. As it is safe, it's time to manage delivery reports. I'll be adding the details of the associated delivery report to the sales invoice. As it is added, here is our completed transaction from from sales order, delivery receipt, and up to sales invoice. Now, I'll be logging in as an administrator account. Here. Same as staff, we will present you the interface of the dashboard of administrator. Although for the staff, both dashboard and sales has only two modules. For the administrator, additional modules to be displayed are logistics and inventory, as well as settings. For the logistics, this focuses on the tracking records, as well as tracking schedule from warehouse, Pasig, to Antipolo, or even Antipolo to Pasig. As an example here, I'll be viewing the tracking history here, on the previous path. Here. This highlights all details of tracking history from start to finish. For the inventory, I'll be showing here that all inventory products under sales invoice, the currently on hand, as well as other statuses. This includes SO, DR, and SI. We can edit, we can delete for the admin, where the staff could not be accessed here anyway. For the sales, all transactions being performed by staff are also shown into the admin side. Here we can manage products, or even view details. We can edit or delete customer information. The same goes with the delivery receipt. In this case, we can manage the sales order instead, compared to the previous display, which is sales orders, to manage its products from the inventory. On the sales invoice, this is not editable or even deletable for both admin and staff. You can only manage DR or view details of it. For the settings, here are all employees, both activated and deactivated, as well as the customers, the product type. We can edit, we can delete, as well as the product list. We can add new. For the product list, I'll be inserting a product item into the list. We can add, we can edit, or even delete the said product item. After all transactions we perform in the system, we can press logout and we'll return to the login screen. Thank you.